sent them earlier for me, and what I saw was a snake, and I did see your hair as well, and I saw a moth, and I saw the letters T and C in them. Ah, you're onto coffee now. I love that. I love that. And um, while everyone else is still coming in, the snake is very powerful when you see it in the tea leaves. And it is speaking of shedding skin. So it's all about renewal and wisdom, and but it's also, unlike the butterfly, it's about earning it the hard way. So yeah, so it's all about something old that might have been hanging around and is now starting to loosen its grip. So that's the snake. The moth is that is all more about your soul being drawn to the truth. And welcome everyone coming in. I'm just talking about Peter's tea leaves that she sent me. And moths represent courage, but very not like a lion courage. It's more like a nice, quiet, soft sort of courage, and it helps you choose authenticity. Yeah, choosing authenticity over comfort. But it can also mean guidance through the dark as well, with a moth. So, you're going through hard times, then the moth will guide you through it. Then we had you saw the hair, and I saw the hair as well. And they're all about alertness and fertility of ideas, not fertility in the respect that we think fertility is. And hares are much more intuitive than rabbits. Hares are they're more sensitive. They're not frantic like rabbits, but they can be swift when they want to be as well. But they're much more stable than the rabbit. So when you see a hair in your leaves, it's about hello Andrea, lovely to see you. It's about trusting in timing, because they trust more in timing of when they need to be swift, unlike the rabbit. So yeah, and rabbits chase, hares don't. So you don't want to chase after something. So yeah, and then I saw the letters T and C. So obviously they can be names. They can be a first name. They could be, and because I saw a T and a C, it could be the initials of someone. It could be a place, or maybe it's just a key sort of theme as well. So T can mean truth, time, trust. Yeah, terms and conditions. Absolutely. Yeah, you can look at it like that. You can look at the C as choice as well, compassion. Yeah, maybe they're just both saying something. And if you're seeing them as terms and conditions, then, you can look at that as well. And then maybe that terms and conditions relates back to the hare and the snake and the moth as well, which is quite cool. I'll look at them more and see what sort of deeper message I can get out of them later for you as well. Yes, so welcome everyone. I'm Joanne, and I go by Petal Whisperwing is my sort of name for all the things I do. And today is tea time. Yay, exciting. Oh, cool, Peter, cool. See, the leaves know, eh? The leaves know. I spent I had my best friend up for a couple of nights, so 2 days and 2 nights, because she always arrives early. She's really cool. She arrived just after my yoga, my yoga session, my face yoga session live on Monday, and she's just left this morning. And we natter, so my voice is very croaky. And then we went out on the Monday for most of the day, and then we had a whole busy as day out yesterday, culminating in another friend of ours doing her first art exhibition in the gallery that we look after. And so we had to go and support her there. So yeah, it was a very long day, a very tiring day. I came home and went, right, see ya, I'm off to bed. So, and then I read for a while and that, and it wasn't early. We didn't get home till 8:30, I guess, and so so it wasn't early when I went to bed. And then about 11:15, our smoke alarms. We have smoke alarms that are connected to each other, and when one goes off, they all go off, which is good. I mean, it's a good safety thing. But they also yell, fire, fire, fire. When you've just got to sleep, you're in sound sleep, and you wake up to that, it's like, oh goodness. So we had that to deal with. I just lay in bed. Hubby went and dealt with it. Thankfully, it wasn't a fire. But yeah, yes, yeah. Yeah. But from then on, I managed to settle and go to sleep, and had a good sleep. Although I've been awake now since 5 o'clock, but that's still a solid 7.5, 8 hours, so that wasn't too bad. Yes, I definitely do need a soothing tea, because with my friend here, I didn't have my normal one with honey in it this morning either. So I will definitely do that after this black tea I've got. Yeah. Ah, okay. Seahorse. Let's have a look, see if I can see it. Seahorses are cool. See if I can see it. Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah. Yeah, and seahorses are fabulous, because they're about yes, yeah, I just spotted it. Yeah. Seahorses are about the strength as well, but it's also not like a lion's strength, like the snake was. Was the snake? Did I say snake with strength? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's cool. It's amazing what you see, eh? But seahorses are about emotional depth as well. So maybe you need those. I feel those terms and conditions are coming in there. Are you setting terms and conditions on something, that requires strength or whatever? Maybe. But yeah, we'll look into it. Yeah, I like that. I can see the seahorse quite well now. So yeah, I think all of them together with the terms and conditions is telling you to trust the current, trust that current that maybe you're floating along on, possibly. Yeah. It's your totem sea creature. I love that. I have my husband bought me for Christmas a moon goddess diary, and it has things about the moon, but each month has a different type of goddess. And so January was about mermaids, which was really cool. And this month is about shells. And man, those shells are really speaking to me. The mermaids were cool. I love mermaids. And I got a lot out of what the mermaids were talking to me through the month. But we're at 11th day, and gee, these shells are really talking to me. So yeah, it's very where you're at. Excellent. All right, everyone, welcome to tea time. This is a beautiful time that we spend together. I will get my candle lit, because I've been busy discussing leaves. Oh, I should have cut this, trimmed this wick. It's a little bit long, but anyway, this is my little teacup one. So it's really cute. I love it. It's has its own little saucer. It's so sweet. So we've got that sitting there. We need that on there so that doesn't blow away. I've got my crystals, which I have. My pleasure, my pleasure. I've got blue lace agate. You're probably getting sick of me talking about these. Blue lace agate, and that is all about voice and keeping calm, you know. And then we have lovely rose quartz, which is all about beauty and calm and love as well. And then I've got quartz, and that just put those two together, you know, like that, and the quartz as well, and then that just amplifies the energy from all of them together, which is just beautiful to have sitting here beside my teacup. So yes. Hello Christy. Yes, that one's me. That one's a artist that we bought from the gallery that we look after. So yeah, thank you. Now I've got my bergamot. Add that here. I always have that on my hands when we're doing these lives, because that just is, I mean, I probably don't really need it today because it is a glorious day here in New Zealand. It is just fabulous. It's a little light breeze, it's already 27 degrees, and it is clear blue skies, and the cicadas are singing, and I'm adding a little bit of sunshine to my hands as well. So I send that out to you who are on the other side of the world and in cold. So, hello CG, great to see you. Oh, and I love the hearts. Oh, isn't that just fabulous? I love it. So I hope you can feel the energy of the bergamot if you don't have any bergamot around, and just feel that beautiful citrusy, sunshiny smell. Just imagine it. And when you're in winter, it's nice to imagine beautiful, light, citrusy type smells. Fabulous. All right, we're a quarter of an hour in nearly. So shall we start with tea? If you're joining us for the first time, we do, I've got oolong and black tea in my blend I've got made here, which we'll see in a minute. And the best teas for reading leaves is oolongs, blacks, so I've got a blend of those two, white teas, and green teas. They are the best sort of teas to get a good reading out of a tea leaf reading. Anything with florals and flowers and that, they can mask the leaves a wee bit, and you can't get a good picture of what the leaves are telling you. And so I have my pot of water, I have my tea leaves here. Shall we start with our card? See what I'm like looking around to see what's going on. What am I supposed to be doing? My brain has gone to mush after spending 2 wonderful days with my friend gas bagging. So yes, let's do a card from the Green Witch Oracle. Just see what she has to say. And and I bought 2 more beautiful crystals. I'll show you them tomorrow in the Crystal Live. And there we go. And gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, love that watermelon fertility, and that's what Peta just had in her leaves she sent me, was the fertility, the hair. Isn't that fabulous? That is awesome. All right, and life begins the day you start a garden. How gorgeous. The nurture of elements around you this is what the oracle meaning of this card is first. The nurture of elements around you is highlighted, and watermelon energy shows you that you will reap what you have sown. The wisdom of nature is at the forefront, and answers, discoveries, and inspiration will be found there for you. Plan well, stick with things, and look after those around you. Challenges may be a failure to connect with others and authenticity. Perfect summer fruit, absolutely. Oh, love watermelon. A Japanese friend of my father's said to bring out the best flavour of watermelon is to put a bit of salt on it. How many of you knew that? A watermelon to grow needs a really good warm soil of at least 21 degrees. Otherwise it won't germinate, and usually does not do well in colder climates. And plant from mid-spring to midsummer in temperate areas, and from early spring through to midsummer in tropical places. The soil needs to be rich, and the position should be full sun with plenty of space. Harvest when the resting spot on the bottom of the melon turns from white to a deep yellow. There we go. Ah, you did, Andrea, excellent. Oh, yes, yummy. That's perfect. I love that. Oh, you're making me hungry now, Peter. That sounds awesome. Its uses, you can use it for sex, for marriage, for strength. It's an aphrodisiac, but also for as a blood substitute too. There you go. And for peace. It's a beautiful piece. It is connected to the Leos, so there you go. That's why I love it, obviously. And its celestial is Mars. And there's a lovely little fertility spell here. So you can scoop out the flesh of a watermelon and make juice or something edible like Peter has done, and share and consume the flesh. Don't waste any of it. And write whatever it is you want to create and grow on brown paper and place it inside the scooped out watermelon. And put a green candle on top of the watermelon, carefully, because you don't want the paper to catch on fire, and light it. Let it burn down completely, and then bury it all under a tree, a healthy tree. That sounds cool. Wonderful, wonderful. That's awesome. I like that. I do like that. All right, shall we get to the tea? Let's get to the tea. Let's turn this around so you can see my leaves. Oops, about there is good. Oh, tighten it up. There we are, there we are. So, and there is my oolong and black tea combination, and it's quite a small cup, this one. So I've got about half a teaspoon in there, just so we get to see the leaves a wee bit better. But normally you would do a teaspoon per person, and you could do a nice little party, tea party with some friends, get them to bring their own little teapot, and you can do the leaves into the teapot. And I might turn that music down a wee bit, because I don't know if it's loud for you, but it is for me. Yeah, it might be better. So yes, it is a lovely thing to do with friends. It really is. It's so good. And then we pour the tea, which we're going to do now. Oh, it wasn't loud? Okay. Can turn it up again a little bit. So there we have our tea being poured. We've got some bubbles on top, which mean there's visitors arriving, and that can be angels, it can be your guides, it can be humans, and it can be just little sparks of joy as well. Just something you look around and go, oh wow, And that's what the bubbles mean. And we've got lots and lots of leaves on the top, which we haven't had in the last couple of sessions. So that means that, no, what did I just say? The bubbles mean that angels are close by. My apologies. Bubbles mean angels are close by. The leaves on the top mean that the people or the unseen angels, guides, ancestors, little sparks of joy, and humans are going to visit, either or all of them. And because there's lots of leaves there, maybe it's all of them. Maybe it's all of them. And then what we do is we just stir that once clockwise and just let it settle. Now we need to, Lisa Hearts, we need to let that brew for about 5 minutes. So we're going to start a little wee meditation. When we'll take you into a little wee space and move into a sipping setting as well. So if you've got your tea handy, then you can join in the sipping sort of ceremony part as well at the as we go through the meditation. So let's just close our eyes for a minute while the tea is brewing. Just do a couple of nice big breaths in, as long and slow as you can, and then breathe out again, longer and slower. And then in again. And then out, longer and slower. And just imagine you're waking up in that beautiful hush before the day just fully awakes, just maybe as the sun is rising. And just imagine too that it's not in your own bed, that you're out camping in a desert. And so you get up, you unzip your tent, and you can see the sun just coming up. You can see the desert stretching all around you, like it's a golden animal. It's moving, it's shifting. You can feel its movement and shifting beneath your feet. And then a warm amber tinted wind lifts a strand of your hair. It's just a quiet, gentle breeze. It's not harsh, it's not fierce. It has a bit of purpose about it though. And it's as though it has come just specifically to greet you. And the dunes around you start to ripple with light. Each curve is catching the rising sun. It's turning sand into small oceans of shimmering gold. And you sense it immediately that today your spirit is already lifting. It's rising like a desert hawk who knows the thermal currents long before the world below notices them. And it's telling you to rise as you are, rise as you feel, and rise as you're meant to. And your heart, it's not pushing today, it is rising. Your energy is not striving, it's rising. And you're not trying to feel uplifted, because you already are. And the desert simply mirrors you back to yourself. So let the dunes around you be your cathedral of light. Let the warm breeze be your guide. Let this uplift carry you gently, but surely, into what wants to unfold. And you walk toward a quiet hollow between two tall dunes where a hidden oasis waits. And this is a place where only travellers with stirred hearts will find. And as you step inside, the air changes. It's cooler. It's soft with shade. And maybe it's thick with desert jasmine. Can you smell it? And a small stone table sits beside the water. And upon it rests a clay teapot carved with amazing swirling patterns. They're almost like drifting sand that's seen from above. And you sit before it, feeling the soft sand just cradling your legs. So soft and so warm. And the air carries a faint sweetness. It's hope, possibility. And imagine that uplift with the breeze you're already rising to. You feel gathering in those spirals of steam that we saw in the teacup before. Just let it all rise. Let it grow. Just imagine those spirals from your teacup rising up high. High up on the thermal waves. And while our tea is resting, just imagine you dip your fingers into the cool oasis water. It's a living contrast. Warm air, cool water, soft sand, bright light. And this desert is teaching you balance. The exact balance that creates uplift without being overwhelmed by it. And let's take up our tea. Take a first sip. And the flavour feels ancient, earthy, sun-woven, grounding, yet still very luminous. And then your next sip. Feel it traveling downwards first. It's anchoring you. And then your next sip is releasing something that's grown bright through your chest. And it's lifting up on the thermal air currents. Each sip is a beautiful little ascent up highward, up onto those thermal airlifts. It's lifting without strain. And now you're returning to your natural height. And as we're finishing our tea, the last final sips leave at least a half a teaspoon of liquid in the bottom of your cup. Just you're rising with the light, and you rise with your breath, and you rise with power. And that desert, it knows you. And that little wind, even though it's only not much more than a little light breeze, it helps lift you. And so today, we can rise with ease and calm and peace. And when you're ready, just quietly open your eyes. Take another couple of deep breaths. And welcome back to our cup. Hi, John. Hello, Nikki. Oh, wonderful, Nikki. Wonderful. You've arrived just in time. We've just done the pouring, the steeping, and the sipping. And now we get to do the reading. So, see? Perfect timing. Perfect timing. No one's ever late. It's always perfect timing. Fabulous. All right, so I've got my cup here. It's got all the leaves. We've got lots around the middle and top today, which is good. Yes, only starting to read now. Yeah. So what we do now is we have the handle starting facing away from us. Ow! I just got my finger on the candle there. Silly me. So pick the cup up, give it a wee swirl, and turn it around. This is anti-clockwise this time, not like our stirring, which was earlier, which was clockwise. So we turn this around. We do this 3 times. So swirl and turn. And then what we do is, maybe I'll just move my teapot out over here. We get our cup. Now I always put a paper towel in there because I will make a mess and splot it everywhere otherwise. Put the saucer over the top and then turn her over. And then we just leave it there for about 30 seconds. Not long at all. How many of you are joining me? Have any of you got tea with you? Thank you. Yes, this was my grandmother's, this teacup and saucer, and it has a plate as well. Yeah. Oh, awesome, CG. Awesome. I'm so glad. Brilliant. What sort of tea have you got, CG? All right, let's turn her over. Shall get rid of that. Pop the plate there and see what we have. I'm going to have a mouthful of water because my friend and I drink tea till the cows come home. We are great tea drinkers, and so I think I need a lot more water now. Oh, cool. That's all right. No worries, CG. I love that. Yeah, and there's no problem. You can use any of my blends that I've put up on my Linktree or in my group on here. Oh, well, not here. Yeah, I do put some teas here, but mostly I put them on my Linktree now. And and then I put them on my group on the Book of Faces as well. You don't even remember what else. That's perfect. As long as it's enjoyable, as long as it tastes good, there's no problem with that at all. Alrighty. What do we see? What do we see? Let me know when you want to turn the cup around. And yes, absolutely, CG. If it tastes good, it's fine. Do you know what? I have a jar of all the little bits. A bird flying, cool. I have a jar of all the little bits of leftovers. You know, so you know how you get just a few bits of leftovers in your blends that you make, or any other things that you know, if you keep your teas in a jar or a cup. And then I just tip them into one jar, and I have this blend, and it has got all my bits in it. And it still tastes beautiful. It still tastes beautiful. Hi, Leslie. Two rats. A compost blend, yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The whole yes, it does, doesn't it? I thought that too. I like that. That's the New Zealand's the Maori carve tikis out of oh, what is it, Peter? My brain is gone. I've done too much talking these last few days. Jade, yes, jade, of course, jade. Yeah. Yes, yeah, it is like a talisman. Yeah, I guess so. And it is apparently something that you are not meant to buy yourself. You are meant to be given. And which is quite interesting, eh? I like that it is so special that it has to be given to you. You see them lots everywhere, but yes, definitely a talisman. Yeah. Do we need to turn it around a bit? How's that? You can see what's on there. Yes, yeah, I'll show you the rim too a bit more. Yeah, a butterfly near the rim. Ready to take off, ready to transform. And just while you're, no one else said anything, have they? Just, oh, sorry, I'm CG, that's how I cook when we're low on food in the pantry. Yeah, just creating whatever's in there. That's fabulous. Yeah, yeah. And they're probably the best meals you have too, aren't they? Aren't they? Oh, you're on a roll, Peter. You're on a roll. Emperor on in robes. In robes. And I will shift it so you can see all those ones up the side there too. Yeah. Yes, yeah. It's amazing, eh, what you can rustle up when you actually, when you stand there sometimes looking into the pantry and you rustle up something. You know, you just stand there and you go, oh, I'll grab that and I'll grab that and I'll grab that and we'll stick it together and see what happens. And yeah. 2 black ants. Ah, yes, yes. I wonder if they go with the black rat, with the rats. Or Buddha sitting. I can't see him, but that's cool. See, we don't all see what everyone else sees, and this is the beauty of doing a joint cup. We get a beautiful message afterwards, and some of it up that way. There we go. Ah, right. Okay. Yeah. 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 Yes. Yep. Hi, Caitlin. It's a tiny chick. Tiny chick. Very edge. Because when they're at the top, I'll get into that in a sec. I'll just write these ones down. Profile of a bird. Of a bird. That way. And a scroll. Scroll next to the bird, yep. Do we want to have a look at the other side of these ones as well? For me, I feel like that one there is a ribbon tied, and that one down there is a Scotty dog, a frog. Cool. I'll put mine in so that I've got a little bit in this cup too. Oops, frog. And what did I see? I saw a ribbon tide and a Scotty dog. Yeah. I like that. I like that. All right. Anything else? Let's turn it around a little bit more. Oops. Yeah, holding it up to the camera, you can definitely see that tiki, Peter. Turn it around again a little bit. Yes, yeah. Oh, you see now this one over here. Oh, get my angles right. He, there. He now looks like a pig, don't you think? A leaf. Pig. Spectacular. I think that's a beautiful, good haul from those leaves. And so, shall we? Oi, come back. Say hello to me. You got me again. You got me again. Just wonderful. Just wonderful. Got all these leaves here. Got all these messages. Tidying up the space so we can see the book with the leaves in them. And see what we have. What we have. Oh, shift my cup so I can get my book up a bit higher. I record all my leaves so that we can go back to them. It's always good so you can go back to them and see them happening, because I didn't explain it, didn't I? Here's my cup again. All the things around the rim, what message they have for you. Oh, brilliant, Peter. Yeah. Yeah, and it's really good to look back and go, yes, that did come about. So all the things around the rim, usually you'll notice the message that you get happening within about a week, or almost instantly, actually. The ones in the middle are about 2 weeks, and then all the ones at the bottom, that message will come through in about, or show up in some way, in about 3 weeks. So, yeah, it's really good to keep them in a notebook. Oops, cut here. I really love doing that so that you can look back, and sometimes I don't even notice that something has come from the leaves, but I'll go, a day or two later, I'll go and I'll do another reading for myself. Then that makes me look through the book again. I'm going, yes, tick, tick, yes, fabulous, yeah. So it's really cool. It's a cool way to do it. And it's just like journaling oracle cards, or anything like that. It's fabulous to keep note of them. Absolutely. So let's see what we got. So we started with the bird flying. So yeah, the bird flying, and birds flying is all about. Oh, thank you, Nikki. That's so. Oh, I feel so blessed. Thank you. That's about freedom and messages, and because when they're flying, birds are flying, they're carrying messages, and they're freer than when they're sitting on the fence or on the roof or whatever. And it can also mean, because it's flying, and we talked about lifting in the actual meditation too, which is, I love how they marry up sometimes. It's so cool. The lifting and So it can be something that's lifting from you, maybe some worry, maybe something that you've been anxious about. And if you can lift and be free like the bird, then you will get all that news will come through. When you stop gripping, when you stop holding tight to something that needs to be let go. So that's the flying bird. And then we have the profile of the bird. So that then brings in that it's, like I said, it's still sitting there. It's still not moving. It's not flying. So it's still, it's something that that you should do, or that you've been called to do, but you haven't acted on it yet. So that bird is just still there. It's not flying around the place. And so your intuition has spoken, you've heard it, but you haven't acted on it. So you need to, the next step for you after seeing this profile of the bird in the leaves is to trust that next step. Oh, beautiful. That's so beautiful. Oh, how gorgeous. That's early to have tiny birds, isn't it? Well, they're just tiny, not babies. Oh, we had lots of birds, didn't we? Then we had the tiny chick at the very edge of the teacup. And that's about, because it's a little baby bird, it's about new beginnings. Anytime you see anything that's small, baby animal, baby human, anything little baby, then it's all about new beginnings. And because it was on the edge, it's representing that it's still fragile, but it is alive, and it's maybe something in you that is an idea that's been born. Maybe it's a hope. Maybe it's something in your inner self that you need to not rush, not put pressure on, just to let it happen, So yeah, perfect. Isn't that great? Isn't that just great? Then we had the butterfly at the top as well. And so that is about transformation again. The butterfly is I just love butterflies. Butterflies and mushrooms. Butterflies, they signify that transformation is complete. And so it's saying that you've already lived, but maybe not understood what you've been through. And and that being on the rim is meaning that this change, this transformation, is happening daily in your life now, and you still might not understand it yet, but it is happening. Butterflies and mushrooms, Nikki, love that. And rats, they have fabulous survival instincts. They're very resourceful, but they do also have hidden anxieties. And we're very good as humans in hiding our anxieties sometimes too. We don't, when people come and say to you, "How are you?" You don't want to blurt out everything that's not going right with you. Most of us go, "Fine." That's just human nature, isn't it? But we need to be aware of that, and aware of any anxiety, any emotion that we're trying to hide, because they're better out. The rats also, yeah, I'm hanging in there. Yes, yeah, I've got something similar. Yeah, but yeah. Sometimes mine is probably not allowed to be spoken here, though. Sometimes it's a little stronger. The rats, they can also suggest that an old pattern is repeating. So you need to look at something that you need to be letting go of, but you're not. And you're hiding that, and you need to let go of it to get out of that repeating pattern. And rats are often linked to scarcity and a fear of losing something as well. So you have to notice it, whatever it is in your life that you might be afraid to lose, but just notice it, but don't be ruled by it. Just acknowledge it. Notice it's there. Usually say, I'm doing okay. It's not great or fine, but okay. Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah, it is, isn't it? All these different combinations of leaves we see, and how they mix and match and marry up together beautifully. We have the two black ants, and they're all about work, and they're steady. It's steady work. It's patience, and it's usually unseen effort too. How many of us sit and watch the ants all day long and say, "Ooh, they're doing a good job"? Most of us want to get rid of them. And the black ants are saying that what you do quietly, not expecting praise and all that sort of thing, what you're doing quietly really counts. It's all about progress that is happening below the surface. So and that's beautiful progress. That is absolutely beautiful progress and very powerful progress when it's happening below the surface. A lot of us don't like to wait for it to leap out from below the surface, but when it does, it is spectacular. Now, I saw the pig. Pigs are abundance. They are nourishment. They are all about earthly pleasure as well. And so it's all about receiving and having permission to receive without guilt. And just, sometimes you just need to just sit and notice everything around you that is good and receive that as beautiful, beautiful energy. And just because you're sitting watching it, don't feel guilty that you should be off doing something else. Yeah, so they're cool. I love pigs. And then I saw the Scotty dog as well. And dogs are always, no matter what breed they are, they always come through as loyalty, companionship, protection. They can be a spirit ally as well. And a Scotty dog is a lovely spirit animal to have. And it stands guard, especially when you're feeling exposed, and it stands guard for you. Yeah, watches over you. Steady work. Yeah, took time. Pay more attention to them. We would probably say they're doing a good job. The ants. Yeah, exactly. See, all these little synchronicities that keep happening, and sometimes we just want to push them away. But yeah, excellent. I love that. Yeah. Then we had the leaf. The leaves are about healing. They're beautiful little messages about healing, about renewal, about natural timing too, because leaves have a certain time. Not a lot of trees are deciduous, and so they let go of their leaves. And so it's leaves tell you about not forcing growth. So if you're going through a spiritual growth period and you want to know what's at the end of it, just enjoy living it and don't force it, and just enjoy the ride. Enjoy the ride. But listen to what's been told to you too on that beautiful, enjoyable ride. Then there was a frog. A frog. Frogs are about emotional cleansing. They're about transition too, but they're also about adaptability. And so a leap, they can be a leap from like one emotional state to another. And that in the leaves, they're telling you that that's possible now. So you can leap from that low energy. It doesn't have to always be an emotion. You can leap from that low energy and you can leap right up to that high vibrational energy right now when we see the frogs. The scroll. I think that was Peter that saw the scroll. I'm not sure who saw the scroll, but scrolls are fabulous because they represent ancient wisdom. They represent not me, no, okay, yeah, I can't remember who saw the scroll. The contracts of our soul and our life lessons unfolding in a scroll. And maybe something that you're living now was written a long time ago. So that is another reason to trust that journey, because it was put in words and on paper a long time ago, and so it will come to pass. And fabulous. And then there was the ribbon that was tied. I think I saw that. And that's about commitment, about vows. It can be a binding energy as well. It can be a promise to yourself, but also to another as well. And ribbons are mostly about being honoured, and that's why they're special. They're quite special. I like them. And then we have the tiki, which is, if you've just come in recently, the tiki is a New Zealand cultural figure that is carved from jade and is like a talisman, and it's something that you shouldn't buy yourself, you should be given. And so tikis are about ancient ancestral protection, because they can be handed down as well, and a lot of the iwi and the Maori people will hand them down from generation to generation. So they're a beautiful spiritual guardianship. They are sacred boundaries. And then because you hand them down, and when you're given one, you will hand it down as well. Yes, fertility, Andrea. Yes, absolutely. And it's all about your lineage then, your bloodline. And that is, when you see the tiki, it's about presence and watching, what you're from your lineage as well. So yeah, yes, Andrea, fertility, exactly, definitely. Emperor in robes, I think that was the next one. Emperors are all about authority, sovereignty, inner leadership as well, because they're it. So we're being asked about being to stand up in your own power, but not controlling, but to stand up in your own power and have a calm command over something, not an authoritarian one. You have the authority to do it, to stand in your own power on that, but you don't want to be an authoritarian. Yeah. Yes, yeah, that's right. Punamu, yes. Yep, you got it all. Did you go to the good old Big G, did you? Human form, ancestors, fertility, and knowledge. Yes, yeah. Yes, so there's that lineage coming through. And yes, frequently, yeah. Perfect. That's excellent. Yes, I love that. I love that. Thank you for doing that, Nikki. And that's fabulous for all the people in the northern hemisphere that might not know anything about it, Tiki. That is concise and perfect. Wonderful. And then the last one was the Buddha. Yes, the Buddha. The Buddha is peace. And Buddha's, it's peace without, well, it's peace through acceptance. They accept everything around them, and that creates the peace. But it's also liberation as well. And you know, it's nice to be able to get that peace through acceptance, which makes you then feel liberated. It's a beautiful, beautiful state to be in. It's a very hard state to get to and stay in, but once you get there, even if it's just for 5 minutes, it's a beautiful state to be in. Absolutely beautiful state to be in. So, I think overall we're getting sort of like 2, 3 themes going through them. We've got with the Tiki, the Scotty dog, the Emperor, and the Buddha. That is protection. Then through the butterfly, the frog, the chick, and the leaf, that's transformation. And then through the pig, the ribbon, and the scroll, that's about feeling worthy. So worthiness and receiving. So it's sort of a threefold sort of message we're getting there. Yes, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, aren't they? Yeah. All right, let's see what all of them have to say to us. And I think it's always lovely. It's always lovely what they have to say to us. I do love hearing from them. So close your eyes if you want to, and just settle in and just listen to what the leaves as a whole have to say to us. And I also think that this cup has sort of opened up a lot to rest as well. But during the leaves, during putting them all together, is it's like we are surrounded but not crowded by the guidance. So we're not getting forced or pushed. And we've got ancestors stepping closer. We've got that little old nod from the old teachers. And then we have beautiful, quiet protectors that are going to stand at our sides as well. And then that just gives us that peacefulness coming through, because nothing is demanded of us now. And that is such a beautiful thing to know. They're also saying that we've learned survival well. We have become clever, and we've become alert, and we're capable of making do as well. But they're also saying that you no longer are required to live only in survival mode. Because we saw the ants and that every small act of courage, every day that you continue without applause is not wasted. Your strength is not wasted. You've invested in that day. And that's quite special. It's quite special. And then with the other animals there, like the chick, that's just beautiful, soft, and unassured. It's brave enough to exist, but not to rush it. And so new life is growing, and that's just fabulous. And also they're sort of saying that we're allowed to be different now too. Not someday. We can change and we can be different now. We can work on that spiritual growth and take that step now. We can let all those old feelings that we might be wanting to hold on to drain away, because they're finished teaching you, and you might be trying to hold on to something, but it wants you to let go because it's done its thing. It's taught you. And when a scroll opens up as well, then it's not about any overwhelm. It's about showing you the path that you're on. It's showing that path you're on, that journey you're taking, that your name is known. All the ancestors, the guides, the angels, they all acknowledge that you're on that path, and they're all there beside you. And with the ribbon tied up, it's gentle, it's not tightly, you're not trapped, you're choosing. And joy is beautiful. Joy feeds our wisdom as well. Joy feeds wisdom. And the emperor, he's not commanding you, he's mirroring you. He tells you to stand tall. You belong here. You have a purpose. And the Buddha is just smiling away at you. He's saying it's good. You finally see that nothing is wrong with you. That you can step out. You're seen. And the birds, they're all flying overhead, the ones that we saw, and they're all about the messages that we're going to receive and that we've already received, and that beautiful freedom that those messages have given us. Freedom to carry on that path, to carry on that journey, surrounded by all the beautiful people that have gone, but not forgotten, and they're your ancestors, and they still speak to you, and they've already written messages long ago for you. So listen to them. It's sacred. It's beautiful. It's protection. So honor what has carried you here to this moment. And release all those things that you no longer need. And then just so that you've got space to receive what is ready for you now to receive. They just have beautiful, beautiful messages combined and separately. It's just so fabulous just seeing how they are watching us journey on our path and honoring us and loving us and just, yeah. And they just want to say that you're safe now, that you don't need to keep proving your strength. You don't need to keep on scanning for what might go wrong. And what once protected you has done its job as well. Some of those things need to be let go. You need to lay them down. And you're allowed to just relax, to just maybe chill on that journey, that path that you're on, without losing yourself. You won't go off the path. You won't head into the forest. And you're allowed to receive. You don't have to explain why. Get that little monkey why off your shoulder and just receive. Because nothing, when you're resting, nothing is going to be taken from you. And also trust what is meant for you is not fragile. It will stay. So let it in. Trust that it's what is leaving was never meant to ask you to shrink in order to keep it. Because there's more coming in. And so let out that old behavior, that old whatever that's holding you back, so that the new can come in. Because you can stand now where you are exactly as you are. You don't have to be anyone else. You're not behind. You haven't stopped on that journey, that pathway. Full stop. You're just resting. And you're not late. You're not broken. You're starting to become visible to yourself. And so these leaves are saying that they're with you quietly but constantly, and that you are doing beautifully in this life right now. Wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that, Nikki. So glad to hear that. And sometimes it's just one symbol that really resonates with us. So run with it. That's your one. Maybe it's the whole message and you run with that. Yeah. Hi, Haley. Oh, thank you, Haley. Thank you. Oh, brilliant, Peter. Brilliant. Yes. Yes, they always tell us something, and as I said, it doesn't necessarily mean the whole message is for you, but if you combine all the symbols and the leaves together, then it brings something bigger, something more, something, yeah. But I often find when I'm doing my own readings that one symbol will be the thing for me for that particular reading, and I'll look into all the other meanings as well, but there's often one that just really stands out for me, yeah, which is really, really, really awesome. I love it. I love it. I love how they talk to us. I love how they share with us just what we need right now, and I'm all about living in the present at the moment. That whatever's behind me, it's gone. It's gone. You know, don't hold on to it. It's gone. And don't cling to what might be in the future. What is here now, what is present now, is sacred and it's beautiful. And embrace it. It is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Fabulous. I'll stop preaching now. Hopefully that, well, I know it touched many of you, and that just brings such joy to me. That is fabulous. And, you know, it's just wonderful. And I hate talking about donations, but, oh, thank you, Andrea. But needs must, and if you want to support my work, then there are many ways. You don't have to give in a monetary way. That is nice. That helps me with all my things. But just following me, listening to and rating my tracks. The course, I have one course here as well. But leaving a donation too, if you feel called to. And I just thank you for being a part of this space today. And bless you. Thank you. Let's do our... Hi, Catherine. Slipping in and here at the end. Oh, beautiful. I love it. Lovely to see you, Catherine. Let's do our magical... Thank you. Let's do our magical cards and see what we had. The watermelon at the beginning. Let's see what the this magical deck has for us at the end. What herb will come through. And I love starting and ending a session with the tea leaves because they are beautiful substance that has been grown by some beautiful people in this world, and we need to bless them for that, thank them for that they provide these beautiful tea leaves that bring us such joy, and in this space bring us absolutely beautiful messages to lift our spirits, to give us to acknowledge the journeys we're on, to tell us we're on the right journeys. It's just is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Compassion. See, we need to have compassion for ourselves as well. And I'm, showing up in the leaves, compassion often comes up. Fabulous, Andrea. Fabulous. Oh, the Persian part of you. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. They're wonderful tea drinkers, aren't they? Compassion. Yes. Yeah. I like that, Peter. Yes. Very potent, but also pleasurable to drink. Exactly. I went to my favourite, newly favourite, it's only the second time I've been there, but it's called Chapter Tea Shop, and it has the most amazing selection of all sorts of teas, and it sells books as well, so you can't go wrong with books and tea. It's just wonderful. So I bought some beautiful leaves. Some I will just use as they are, some I will blend. But yeah. Oh yes, treatment and cure. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, I like that. Yes, I was exhausted after yesterday, because yesterday with my friend up here we went to have a most beautiful lunch at a very old historic homestead, and they have a cafe in there now, and it was just beautiful. Then we moved on to a crystal and cards and all sorts of beautiful things shop called Araha Love, and that was just stunning. Then we moved to the tea shop, and then we moved to the gallery. So I was exhausted after all that, but I had everything I wanted in one day. How wonderful can that be? How wonderful is that? All right, compassion, compassion. Trust your inner feelings. Here we go. Trust your inner feelings and let them lead you a little more strongly. Spiritual energy will be very high, so perhaps fulfillment or illumination in this aspect of life will be easier to obtain. This is a time of giving, of looking out for others and taking a more supportive role. Remember that the more you give, the more you will receive, and in ways that may be not apparent in the first instance. Listen more than you talk. That's good advice all around. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. Listen more than you talk. Give more than you take, and bend a little more than usual. Yes. Hi, Robin. I love it that you're just listening in the background. That's fabulous. Haley sounds like a dream date. Yes, Andrea. Yes, it was. Haley, you're currently drinking a blend of peppermint, licorice, and rose. Oh, yum. That sounds delicious. I love that. Yes, it was magical, Haley. Yes, it really was. It was just beautiful. And because of my pain that I live in and all that sort of thing, I don't go out very much because it just hurts. So having a beautiful day like that, in pain, yes, but I did it. I made it, and I'm grateful. So, yes. Hi, Hannah. Hi. This perennial plant is native to Western Asia, North Africa, and Europe, and grows to about 1.2 meters, 47.2 inches in height. The flowers, I didn't tell you what the flower was. Marshmallow. Oh, marshmallow. Yes, I add marshmallow to a lot of my blends. It is wonderful, wonderful herb. And the flowers appear in summer on top of thick stalks and are white or pale lilac. The leaves are large, they're round to ovate, cordate shaped, and are covered with soft velvet down. The uses are you can make blends and for protection, for psychic abilities, to attract good spirits, for marriage, for persuasion and calm. Hi, Grace. Hi, Grace. Yes, look at it. Isn't it just beautiful? It's marshmallow. It is just wonderful. I'm sorry, I was out having fun yesterday, Grace, and I missed you alive. I wanted to see that one on the digital one. I was like, That's deities that are connected with this plant are Aphrodite, Venus, and Athea. And its planet is Venus, its signs are Taurus, Aries, Libra, and Scorpio, and its element is water. And you can do a beautiful compassion spell with this. And I'll put this into my tea group on Insight Timer here. I have 2 groups, one tea group, one is Petal Whisperwing group, which does all the crystals and essential oils and things as well. And I'll probably put it on my group on the Book of Faces as well. So join me there as well. Having marshmallow nearby when you perform spells will encourage good spirits and deities to assist you. The flowers are particularly good for love spells and blessings. And marshmallow is also regarded as a herb of persuasion. And carrying some upon you will make others more likely to agree with you. I like that. You're a water sign. Yes. I love that. Sometimes it can be difficult to feel or understand the situation of others, and this spell will help you to open your heart safely, so you can be of need my glasses, I've forgotten them. So you can be of more assistance and find what is truly needed. If you need compassion for yourself, the spell will also open the door for this to come your way. So you get together 2 tablespoons of dried marshmallow leaf. I always have that one in my pantry. A cup of dried rose petals. I always have those too. 2 pink candles and 2 rose quartz crystals. I have that. I only have 1 pink candle, but that's all right. Draw yourself a warm bath and sprinkle in the dried marshmallow leaf and rose petals, and make sure you have chosen a quiet time where you will not be disturbed, and light the pink candles and have them near the bath. Be careful with the candles. My sister-in-law had candles in her bath and her hair caught on fire. So be careful where your candles are. And turn off any electricity, any lighting like that, so that it's just, and draw your curtains or your blinds or whatever in the bathroom so that it's nice and dark and it's just the candlelight there. And then just lay in the bath and enjoy that beautiful, calm energy that's coming through. And hold a rose quartz in each hand and invite compassion into your heart. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. That is beautiful. Oh, someone was saying goodbye. Let's go up here. Missed a few things. Oh, bye, Nikki. Look at that flower. Yes, I saw that. Grace, you're a water sign. Scorpio. Super intense. Yeah, it is. It's a lovely, especially because we don't spend much time on own self-care and self-love, and we need to, because we can run dry then if we're not looking after ourselves. We can run dry when we're around others and helping others and being there for other people. So yes, definitely do something. If not this, do something that is a beautiful self-love and self-care, and just honor yourself. Fabulous. I will put that up for you. Wonderful. Do we have any questions? While you're thinking, if you have any questions, this is my next offering. Yes, Andrea, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. A day to yourself is magic, isn't it? It's just lovely. Tomorrow is crystals. So tomorrow we're talking about the Super 7. We've talked about it lots, just in passing, but I decided it was time that we looked at the Super 7 and helichrysum essential oil. And it is beautiful, beautiful oil. And yes, the Super 7. Yeah. Yes. And I don't know if you heard CGI in that day that I just described in the crystal shop. I did come away with 2 more crystals, so I will show you tomorrow. Yes. The Super 7 is, it's a bit like quartz. It's a master crystal. It really is, yeah. Ah, you're not familiar with either, Peter. Wonderful. I can teach you something new, maybe. I like that. Helichrysum is fabulous. This... its other name is, which you often see it advertised as, is everlasting oil, because I don't think a lot of people can pronounce helichrysum, so so they call it master crystal, so they can call, so a lot of the helichrysum will be called everlasting oil, which is interesting. I don't think that's too hard to say, helichrysum, but anyway, it's a beautiful oil. I love it. I put it in a lot of the oils and blends that I make for my body, because it's just beautiful healing healing oil as well. So yes, that is tomorrow. Wonderful. All right. I think I have talked myself silly over the last couple of days. So I need to, my signal is showing bad. I hope I'm still talking to people. Maybe you've all disappeared now. Oh no, it's come back. It's come back. Wonderful. All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I just love this tea time together. I love all my lives together with you. They just, you just can't understand how much they bless me. And just to share my time with all you beautiful people. So, still here, good. That's good. All right, until tomorrow. Have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you're at. And bless you all, love you all, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Bye.